Sometimes you gotta break the rules. Do something different. It's part 2. Had to let you know I'm back.
I'm giving game like a seminar. Ruthless ambition like Escobar. Balls I could rap them and pack them and tag them. No capping, just run up the decimal. Used to get messy, that FIFA all. Kicks staying fresher than vegetables. Onto the field, straight to the goals. Why you think they call me Frescobar? I'm giving game like a seminar. Ruthless ambition like Escobar. Balls I could rap them and pack them and tag them. No capping, just run up the decimal. Used to get messy, that FIFA all. Kicks staying fresher than vegetables. Onto the field, straight to the goals. Why you think they call me Frescobar? Misinterpret self-reflection. Missed my mark, caught a blessing. Downfall was acceptance. Now I'm back with a vengeance. Hard work and dedication. Preparation for the patience. Breathe life, but I don't give CPR to dead situations. Had to move differently, given your history. You must be kidding me. I just been focused on victory. Hearing them mention me. Once wasn't hearing me, now try befriending me. Why burn the bridge when I could raise the toll? Pave the road, gotta pay the roll, or this lane is closed. Easy pass and I control the flow. I'm giving game like a seminar. Ruthless ambition like Escobar. Balls I could rap them and pack them, then tag them. No capping, just run up the decimal. Used to get messy, that FIFA all. Kicks staying fresher than vegetables. Onto the field, straight to the goals. Why you think they call me Frescobar? I'm giving game like a seminar. Ruthless ambition like Escobar. Balls I could rap them and pack them, then tag them. No capping, just run up the decimal. Used to get messy, that FIFA all. Kicks staying fresher than vegetables. Onto the field, straight to the goals. Why you think they call me Frescobar? Took a flight, then a car trip. Looking for plugs, find the outlet. Middleman, a point of contact. Made men, time of dust clips. Money on money, they stack it up. I think they frontin', no backing down. Been in the den with the lions. Why you think they ain't attacking now? I give you game like a seminar. Ruthless ambition, the man on a mission. The truth in a room full of snitches. My energy different, a gift and my gift and a curse. Better call a hearse, known to flex a verse. And I've been blessed since birth. Took classes first, learn to rap for work. From the school of hard knocks, time to rap this verse. I'm giving game like a seminar. I'm giving game like a seminar. Balls I could rap them and pack them, then tag them. No capping, just run up the decimal. Ruthless ambition like Escobar. Ruthless ambition like Escobar. Onto the field, straight to the goals. Why you think they call me Frescobar? Ruthless ambition like Escobar. Why you think they call me Frescobar? I'm giving game like a seminar. Ruthless ambition like Escobar. Balls I could rap them and pack them, then tag them. No capping, just run up the decimal. Used to get messy, that FIFA.
What's good, y'all? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Welcome to Knicks Ish. You already know it's your boy T-Town. You feel me? You know, a lot of things to be said about that game, man. Sucks that we lost. But RJ Barrett, man. Let's talk about it. RJ Barrett, man. He showed out the night, even though we came away with the loss. RJ Barrett definitely showed out the night. Let me get my shout outs out the way. Word. Shout out to my guy, Matty. What's good, Playboy? Man, listen, Matty, I be doing a lot of sharing behind the scenes. You feel me? That's why it be taking me a little bit long. You feel me? You know, what is painfully obvious with this team, which has been painfully obvious with this team, is the fact that we don't have a point guard, and it hurts because Alec Burke is not that. Alec Burke is not a point guard, bro. He's not a point guard. Let like Coach Tommy T need to get that out of his mind. Uh, whatever he think when it comes to you know Alec Burke being the best option, it's false. Is Marlon? I see you, Kev. I see you in the building. You know what I mean? Whatever Coach Tommy T thinks uh about Alec Burke being a point guard is false. Uh, I don't understand why with uh Derrick Rose being out, Kemba Walker being done for the season, Deuce McBride gets 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Deuce McBride gets 2 minutes. We have no real point guard. The only real point guard on the team is Deuce McBride that is active, and he only gets 2 minutes of playing time. It 2 minutes for McBride. 2 minutes. It's disgusting to watch Alec Burke run point at this point. Like I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get what he sees as Alec Burke as a point guard because me as a fan just sitting at home watching the games, I can obviously see that Alec Burke is not the solution for us at point guard. What's going on, Stark? You know what I mean? I'll be trying not to mess up any people name because so I go for the easiest name that's in your name, son. But yeah, Alec Burke listen, just because you could do this is my favorite line and I'm gonna use it until I can't use it anymore. Just because you could do something some of the time, that doesn't mean you're supposed to be doing it all the time. Alec Burke should not be running point guard for the New York Knicks as much as he does. You feel me? We need to get Deuce some. That's a fact, Maddie. Ryan is another point guard on the team that should be getting some PT at this point where you don't know no Walker, no Derrick Rose. There is no reason on God's green earth that we should be starting Alec Burke as a point guard for the New York Knickerbockers. It doesn't make sense. All right? It doesn't make sense. There's no reason for it. No reason for it whatsoever. No reason for it whatsoever, bro. Shouldn't be happening. Should not be happening. But yet we watch it. And this is part of the results that we get. Now let's move on from that. Let's talk about something good. Let's talk about something really good. RJ Barrett, first game back from ankle injury and scores 46 points on 60% shooting from the field. It uh 6 for 11 from 3-point range and attacking the basket all night, absolutely cooking one of the best top defender in the NBA in Jimmy Buckets. You feel me? Like cooking him all night. Jimmy couldn't do nothing with my boy Jimmy couldn't do nothing with my boy RJ Barrett. It's refreshing to see. I've been saying it since RJ Barrett's second year in the NBA. He is a future superstar, and we're starting to witness it right before our eyes. Before he got injured, his 7 games before he got injured, he was averaging like 21 points a game, and he just gave you a 46 piece, but in a loss nonetheless, right? As great of a game that RJ Barrett had tonight, we have to talk about how bad of a game everybody else had. If one person on this team shows up tonight, one other person on this team shows up tonight to play basketball, we win, right? Uh, we RJ Barrett with 46 points, and we have three other people barely scraping double digits. Julius Randle with 11 points, Alec Burke with 12 points, and Evan Fournier with 13 points. And Evan Fournier had a horrible night. Horrible night. I don't understand why Evan was on the court to close out the fourth quarter. He can't defend at a high level. And his shot was off. He was 5 for 16. He was 5 for 16. Why is Evan Fournier on the court in a it wasn't a tight ball game. It wasn't a tight ball game, but we were still in striking distance around for most of the fourth quarter, around the 10-point deficit mark. Right? There was a place where we could have you know, we was around the 10 to 12, I mean the 10-point deficit. And we was in a way, it was a way that we could make a push tonight. But yet Evan Fournier is in the fourth quarter shooting 5 for 16, 3 for 10 for 3-point range, and can't play defense, right? Julius Randle had a horrible night shooting, bro. He was 2 for 15. Jeez Louise. Over 4 from 3-point range. Horrible night he had shooting the basketball. Bruh, there was adjustments to be made. You feel me? There was adjustments to be made, right? And they weren't made. But there were adjustments that were being made on the Miami side. They knew that we were going to play through RJ, and they made it difficult for RJ in the second the second half, especially the fourth quarter. RJ Barrett was mostly gassed, right? But they was trying to make it different for him, double teaming Julius Randle and RJ Barrett most of the game. That was a determining factor. But there was definitely what you call it, adjustments to be made from Coach Tommy T, and again we don't see those adjustments. Cam Reddish could have definitely got some more minutes tonight. He was 2 for 4 from the field. He had 16 minutes, 8 points. He shooting better than Alec Burke. Well, Alec Burke didn't really take a lot of shots. He only took 6 shots. He shot 50%, over 50%. But he could have took Evan Fournier minutes. I tell you that much. You know what I mean? There's some. We was on Spaces watching the game. What y'all need to do is follow us on Twitter. Pull up so y'all could join the Spaces and watch the games live with us. And there was somebody on Spaces saying that, and I agree. There's no way you could tell me that Cam Reddish doesn't bust Evan Fournier ass in practice every practice. And I agree. There's no way you could tell me that Cam Reddish ain't giving Evan Fournier buckets in practice and doesn't need to be on the court. You feel me? Like, bruh. You know, granted we lost to a really good team in the Miami Heat, but that game was still in reach. We took an early lead. The bench wasn't really giving us anything. The bench, looked lost without a leader. There definitely need to be a leader on that second unit, and they don't have that right now. You could also contribute that to the fact that they haven't played a lot together. With Cam Reddish being on the court, they haven't seen a lot of minutes together. Jericho Sims got some minutes. Michael, I agree with you 110%. That absolutely should be happening. Cam should be playing over Evan. But it is what it is. We pay Evan a lot of money, Playboy. So we another good thing, we got to see some Jericho Sims in extended minutes. Jericho Sims is not out there for his scoring. But he need more PT, bro. Get more comfortable out there. He did a pretty decent job defending Bam. Did a pretty decent job defending Bam. But yeah, man, seeing Jericho was a good sign. Seeing Jericho was a good sign. I wish we could have to see more Deuce. We should see more Deuce. We need to see more We need to see more Deuce. You feel me? Definitely. Oh, Kev's in the building. Kev was good,
What's
Playboy.
going on, y'all? What's going on? What's
Yeah,
going on?
yeah. I mean, so I was doing my little takeaways of this game. So
Right,
since you
right.
pull up, I'm gonna give you the floor to do the same. You know what I mean? What was your takeaways from this game?
Oh man. I'll be honest with you. Just like you said earlier, just having Alex Burke at the one just drives me up the wall, bro. I just get tired of seeing him out there. You know what I'm saying? I'd much rather have Deuce McBride out there, and we 10 games out of 500 at this point. What's the worst you can do?
What do we have to lose at this point?
Yeah, like what do you got to? You ain't got nothing else to lose, you know. So just start playing the kid right now. 2 minutes is not gonna you're not gonna get nothing out of that at 2 minutes.
2 minutes, especially. Listen, and it's let's say you don't even want to start the kid. Understand, right? You don't want to start the kid. That's fine. That second unit needs a prototypical point guard. The first unit could get away with somebody like quickly running the point, right? Because there's more veteran presence on that in that unit, right? Like so, you got guys who knows where they need to be on their spots of the floor.
Oh, I
So
don't I
quickly,
can't hear you for some
you can hear me. Uh, I can hear you perfectly fine. Is it me? Can you hear me now? Might be me. Yo, 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 yo. If it's just Kev's.
reason.
Yeah, but
Mute my mic.
I can hear you perfectly fine. I can hear you.
You can hear me? That's crazy. I can't hear you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I need the chat to let me know if they can hear me. It might be before I guess they can
Yo,
hear.
if I end this, it'll turn the whole live off.
Nah, I'll still be here.
And I just leave.
Yeah, I'll still be
I just leave. So I'ma just hop right back out and then come right back in. All right, all right.
here. Yeah. So